Hello, bright and shining souls. I'm very excited to share this message with you today because it's something I am very much relating to and experiencing myself right now. And that has to do with reigniting our purposes. So chances are pretty good, if you are listening to this, you have a pretty good idea of many of your life's purposes. And you've definitely tasted excitement and joy for pursuing those purposes before. But sometimes we can lose a little steam. The wind can come out of our sails, we can get knocked on our butt and get worn out, exhausted, and that creates a lot of doubt, understandably so. So what I want to do is take you through a little journey. If you're experiencing any of that doubt, loss of momentum, etc., take you on a little journey to either reignite your passions or see if anything needs to change with regard to your perspective on your purposes or your plans for your purposes. So with that in mind, I have two essential oils that I'd like to recommend that we use. The first one I want us to use is Envision. If you don't have Envision, that's okay. Grab some rosemary, some sacred frankincense. We'll use either of those as a substitute. The other oil I want to recommend is something that's heating. So I personally grabbed black pepper today, but you can also grab ginger, light the fire blend. They're all good. Cinnamon or cassia would be good. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take the Envision or rosemary if you're using that, or sacred frankincense, and just put a little drop in the center of your forehead, your third eye energy center. This is nourishing our mind's eye, our inner vision, where we visualize things, where we see things, where we see potentials, possibilities, dreams, etc. And then I want you to take some of the heating oil, in my case black pepper, place a drop on one finger, and you're going to place that on your solar plexus, halfway between your navel and your sternum, and just rub it in a circular motion a few times. The reason we're using a heating oil on the solar plexus is because the solar plexus is the seat of our confidence, our moving forward, purpose, vigor, etc. And with that, I'd like you to go ahead and close your eyes. Actually, one more thing. Let's put one more drop of the Envision on. Put it on your palm. Envision, sacred frankincense, rosemary, one of those. Rub your palms together, and we're going to make a scent tent. Close your eyes. Leave enough gap at the bottom to breathe in and out easily. We're going to do 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in deeply and send this oil straight up to the third eye, the inner vision, the mind's eye. Exhale through the nose and release any blockages to your inner vision. Inhale again and imagine this oil going into every cell in your entire body. Exhale through your nose. Breathe into your emotions, wherever they are, physically and non-physically. And if you have a lot of excess emotion, exhale through your mouth. Clearing breath from the mouth. Now let's just do one more breath of this oil into every level of your being, mind, body, spirit, emotions, all of you. And when you're done, keep your eyes closed, but you can place your hands down by your side. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to bring your awareness to your mind's eye and envision the purposes you know so far for your life. See yourself living in those purposes. See yourself walking in those purposes, carrying them out with joy, vigor, passion, excitement. And at this time, calling on your soul and conscious mind to connect so clearly, inextricably, beautifully. May your soul bring even more detail, even more vividness into this image of you living out your soul's purposes. Whether you feel like you've fallen down on them or given up on them, or things have gotten really tough or challenging, see, feel, and envision yourself living out those purposes fully, unhindered, unafraid, unapologetic. Let your soul bring so many beautiful details into this. And as your soul does this, is your soul guiding you to change anything in your purposes or change anything in your approach to your purposes? Feel that out. And allow yourself to speak to you about challenge, discouragement, disappointment. Things that maybe feel like they put a damper on your plans or slowed you down or taken the wind out of your sails. Why have those challenges come about from the soul's perspective? And sit and listen and allow your soul to enlighten you with the why, the purposes. Okay, now I'd like you, with your eyes closed, to bring your awareness to your solar plexus, your seat of confidence, vigor, purpose, power. I'd like you to visualize your solar plexus as a golf ball sized sphere of yellow light between the navel and the sternum. Breathe into this yellow light. As you breathe in, it's like you are drawing forth more yellow light from within the core of this solar plexus. As you exhale, the yellow light expands and pulsates. And realize here, this solar plexus is one of our many entry points to connect with infinite divine energy, or we could call it a portal. It's like a portal to draw forth more confidence, more strength, more vigor. Just like the heart is the portal to access and pull through infinite love. Back to the solar plexus, breathe in, draw forth with your inhale even more of that confidence, power, purpose. Exhale, let it pulsate out, radiate out, filling your entire energy field with yellow light. Breathe in again, draw forth more of that yellow light, glowing so brightly. And as you exhale, you are now flooded with yellow light, your entire energy field out in every direction. It is radiating out from you. Now I'd like you to do something. With your eyes still closed this whole time, I'd like you to envision those purposes and whatever your soul told you about your purposes at the center of the forehead, the third eye. And as you inhale, draw some of that yellow light from the solar plexus all the way up the spine to the third eye in the center of the forehead. As you exhale, bring some of that vision from the third eye down to the solar plexus with your exhale. Inhale, bring some of that vision, power, purpose from the solar plexus up to the third eye. Exhale, bring some of the vision, the guidance, the insight from the third eye down to the solar plexus. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, purpose and power from the solar plexus up to the third eye. And exhale, bring some of that grand vision, soul guidance from the third eye down to the solar plexus. With your eyes still closed, I'd like you to take perhaps one of the major purposes you have for your life, one that maybe lost some steam along the way. And I'd like you to feel and sense and imagine it within that yellow light of your solar plexus. As you inhale, you're drawing forth the yellow light of the solar plexus. As you exhale, you are radiating out that purpose into everyday lived 3D reality. Breathe in again, strengthen that solar plexus, that purpose. As you exhale, radiate out yellow light and that purpose into everyday manifested 3D reality. You are powerful. You are here for many strong purposes. Even if you've forgotten some of them along the way, become discouraged, lost your way, your soul knows exactly what you are here for. And your soul is guiding you to live it out with passion, purpose. And just because it gets challenging or we experience so-called setbacks does not mean we are to give up. I am here for you. Be there for yourself. You have a whole team of angels supporting you behind the scenes as well. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. I want to thank you for joining me in this. It's okay to get a little discouraged. It's okay if the wind gets knocked out of our sails sometimes. But let's bring it back when we lose it. and live with our passion and our purposes. Until next time.